everybody, Tokasa here, and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So, the Ultra difficulty event is out for the Shoji Searcher of Sound, Waves, and Tentacles events. I've already cleared it, but I figured I would go through it, essentially, just in case for those that can't beat it. Honestly, it's pretty much just a DPS dummy test. Like, that's what happened to me anyways. This is the team that I did use. We're going to use that, of course, for the most points. Now, it does say for the enemy strategy info to bring stun, max HP up, and crit rate up. To capitalize all that, you can kind of just replicate my team. So Ochako, of course, has a ton of stun on her. I have Coordinated Rescue, the USJ memory on her. For any female character, this gives a ton of crit rate. So crit skill, impact, crit rate, so that's really good there. Of course, Momo has the max HP up, and then she has a battle formation, which just kind of is her bread and butter equipment. Right, just max HP, shortens skill allies, kind of just works out perfectly. And then the third for me is just kind of like whoever you want. Tokuyami is just who I'm going to use for this because, of course, the unit is yellow, so I might as well use the purple unit, right? I think is he yellow or is he purple? He might be purple. He's purple, so you want to use a yellow unit. Here, I guess they're intending for Shoji, but you could literally, as long as you kind of check off the rest, whoever's your best DPS, like Nejire would be fantastic here, actually. Like, who else would be really good here? Just pretty much, honestly, any yellow, as long as they're somewhat built up. Like, you could probably clear this even with, like, Climax Battle Genus, no problem. Tokuyami, no problem. But yeah, we're just going to use the same team that I used, and yeah, should be a pretty easy clear. I will switch over to Full Power Young Ones just to amplify crit rate as much as possible. And yeah, we'll just kind of hop in and kind of go through what I noticed off the bat. So, on my first playthrough, or it was just a one and done for me, I noticed that Jiro can start doing a lot of damage over time, more than the other ones. That is for damn sure. Shoji's kind of got that annoying trait again where he's got all his like last stands and whatnot, but honestly he's not the problem to deal with at all. I honestly don't even think he does that much damage. Gang Orca can be, he's not really that annoying either. It's honestly just Jiro. Jiro can start ramping up a ton of damage, so essentially all we do is get rid of Jiro, and then we're pretty good from there on out. Unlike Shoji, Gang Orca and Jiro have a lot of health, so definitely will take a little bit longer to get through those fights. But outside of that, it's pretty straightforward. I don't think this fight is difficult in any means whatsoever. Compared to like other ultra difficult events where you actually have to use a little bit more thought into it, it's not too bad. And that's why Gang Orca's annoying, right? She can give dodge, but not that big of a problem to get around, so yeah. We will just continue. Just keep on spamming everything. We'll throw out Shoji's plus Ultra 2. And yes, I'm just skipping everything. Just a shorter video as well. Also, I did have a comment down below about clearing the hard difficulty Shoji. So I'll probably just go through that too, just for the same sort of reasons. Just so people have understanding on it. Just because I did see a comment about it that people were a bit confused about it, so figured I would just kind of go through that and kind of clear it up. I'm assuming it's the exact same thing, though. You want crit rate up, you want max HP up, and you want to be having the ability to stun. So, of course, the level Choco does really good here. Vigilante Deku does also good. There's a lot of units that actually do stun out there, and yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult of a situation to get through. So we do have aggro here from Shoji. That's okay. We just kind of go through the loop, and we either we just try to stun him, or yeah, I think we just have to stun him essentially. Yeah, he gets down to that threshold barrier, and yeah, we just gotta just keep on attacking, going along right now, right? Main thing for me, like I said, is just getting rid of Jiro. As soon as Jiro's out of the way, it's just annoying. It's not a hard fight at all anymore. It's just making sure that we constantly beat up the opponent. Yep, and there goes Shoji. All that's left now is Gang Orca, and yeah, we just kind of go. Yeah, it's not a very difficult fight, right? Now, if you can't do the DPS to Jiro right off the bat, I could see that being a little bit more troubling. Maybe I'll try to do this with like a free-to-play team, just because she does start to ramp up a lot of damage. But essentially the same thing. You want to try to just take out Shoji down as much as possible. His HP, his threshold is a lot lower than the others, so just focusing on that probably is the best way to go. And then once he's in a stun, or he's even KO'd, then you can start focusing on the other two. But yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. That's Ultra for you. And now I'm just going to run through hard mode, literally just because of this, a few comments, just in case. This one can be a little bit longer of a fight for sure. But same thing, stun, max HP up, and crit rate up. So Choco, the same, like this trio is going to get that done for me, no problem whatsoever. And yeah, it's honestly just the same thing. Shoji's just got to have all his dumb, like, last lives persistences, right? And you just kind of have to beat him up until he gets through it, right? Easier said than done, of course, for newer players that are just getting into this game, or, yeah, like, just individuals that haven't upgraded their account over time. I could definitely see it being a little bit more troublesome for sure, but honestly, just after some time, even if you started the day this event came out, you could probably, by the end of it, have decent enough characters to get through it. Especially if you do case file, you can get some pretty solid characters through case file. And yeah, I think you should still be fine, but I could be also wrong. But yeah, as you're seeing, it's just, he just gets all his ridiculous health back, and it just keeps replenishing over and over again. And all you do, essentially, is just beat the crap out of him over and over again, right? But yeah, that's pretty much, that's a big secret with this one, right? There's Shoji. Shoji's been stunned. So he'll wake up again and go through his next few phases. As you can see, his health just keeps getting lower and lower. So once again, you just kind of, yeah, there's nothing really much to it. You just kind of keep beating him up. That's pretty much it, right? It's kind of a big DPS check. And yeah, that's hard mode for you, right? So just having everything that's available to you just kind of takes it out. But yeah, that's it. In a nutshell, I mean, it's probably a little bit more obviously, like, reasoning behind everything, where, like, you could do certain actions to make it make more sense of what I'm just saying, right? But I honestly just, as soon as I saw the recommended, I always just follow that. I toss that on the team. If I clear it easily, then I don't go through everything. If I still have some troubles with it, then I start to go through all these traits and abilities, right? Has the ability to make a last stand if they do not have persistence. After one turn passes, when he is stunned, all of his temporary stun effects become canceled and gives him max HP down. So that's the big thing, right? Stunning him kind of keeps taking away his health rate. So that's kind of why the whole reason they make stuns here. After he receives one attack from an opponent with higher max HP, gives himself HP restoration and gains persistence until he has received 10 critical attacks, which is why crit rate's very important, right? You just want to keep critting him, so make sure that none of that happens. Becomes stunned after receiving 4 critical attacks, right? So critting is very essential here. You do not want him having persistence, but obviously you can just beat the crap out of him with stunning, max HP up, and then, yeah. Not a very tough fight, so there y'all have it. Very short and simple, not a difficult ultra event, at least for myself. And of course I was using a bigger, stronger team. So if you're still having troubles with it, I will try to use a more free-to-play friendly team or a less invested team to clear this, just to show everybody it's not too difficult. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. Thank y'all for watching. More to come. Club Fest in a few days. We still have some spots available in the club. I guess I could show that right now. So if you are looking to join, I think we have 4 spots available at the moment. That still might even go down a little bit more for all I know. But yeah, as the time being, there's the code 988-07528. If you feel like you want to join, throw in your application or your approval, or just we'll just go over the account. Yeah, you probably will get in, honestly. As long as you're an active player, we're a happy gang. So anyways, thank y'all for watching. Take care, and until next one, Tokus out.